Thugs carry gun. And then the worst part, who stop APC thugs? APC. Oh, yet we have not heard this in any news. No frontline media have come to tell us about this. Today go come go, e go pass, e go come out. You see, this is why you should know that if you are in any force or paramilitary in that country, you don't take your life to do sacrifice. You got something where I post for Twitter. If I post am here now, they go lock me down. They sleep, all of them. The people when one come Biafra land, they make them come buy people. They sleep, they go collect their gun. May God have mercy. May God have mercy. Make I just read the news. Okay. Sahara reporters learned that the hoodlums who attacked the house at about 6 a.m. on Tuesday also took away the corpse of the policeman identified as Atabo and the other victims who were security men believed to be on duty. This is another thing. One man, nine get policemen, nine get other men. Only one man. Some political thugs suspected to be from the ruling All Progressive Congress Party APC in Kogi State have attacked the resident of the Director General of the Social Democratic Party SDP Campaign Council Sheikh Ibrahim Jibril in Anyiba, killing a policeman and the four other persons. According to a release by Farouk Adejoa Audu, the spokesman Muri Sam gubernatorial campaign of the Social Democratic Party SDP, the hoodlums were a rogue force allegedly put together by Governor Yahaya Bello ahead of the Saturday governorship election in the state. Names were also mentioned. They called the governor Yahaya Bello, governor of Kogi State. Names were mentioned. Now, ask yourself, waiting they go on, waiting they shell, waiting they happen, waiting they shell, waiting they happen. Waiting the shell, waiting the happen. Why nobody they report this news? Why if you say nobody they report this news? Now the question where you go to ask, why nobody they report this news? And we dey here. If anything do shaka for Biafra land, they go come fight us. They go send troops. Troops go full everywhere. Who are you looking for? ESN. That's why they have made our place killing ground. They are killing us. I show us the video of the other day. One video waiting to happen. How it happened. You see them yourself. You see the video. Name was mentioned. Now, ask yourself, Abati and the co, will they come and they talk about this? I know it again. Because the more you they read them, the more verse you go the verse. I know it again. So when you dey hear say IPOB, Simon Ekpa, criminal organization, terrorist group, we have not done anything. We are not fighting anybody. We are only defending our land, our women, our children, ourselves. We have not started fighting. If we have started fighting, you go here say they don't bomb here, they don't bomb, but our men are not fighting anybody. Our men are only defending our land. Now we are talking about election. Who want to be part of this election? Is election freedom? Will election give you freedom? What do you think this election will give you? Now what tell me that? Master Battle Cry, I don't know if you want to talk. Master Son, I don't see anything for Twitter. If you know say you know they go Twitter, tell me make they do this program, they go back. Battle Cry, you want say anything? We know they hear you,
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I said the thing of the zoo is that the more you see, the more you less. Honestly, all these things we are reading here, suspected APC thugs, kill policeman, four others killed during attack on ST Campo Director General with this governor. All the you see something about zoo. When you start talking it, it will give you headache. They will write this that the only place you can see it is on a website like Sahara Report, because that one doesn't spare anybody. You write the one that is correct and the one that is about to happen and the one that is existing, and coupled with their propaganda. But there are things that Sahara Report can pick, which is real, and put on their this thing, which channel television or any other zoo newspaper will not put it, because those ones are being controlled by the zoo government. Um, when it happens that was any IPOB now, it's channel television that will carry it. Because those ones that are only selecting the thing that will dent the name of IPOB or Biafra agitators. So this one we are seeing here, we are not surprised. APC or any other party in the zoo have their own thugs that go out there on operation to defend them or to do their bidding. As far as zoo is concerned, things like this is a common thing. So for us to read this kind of thing, it's not an issue. The main thing we should concentrate now is how to foil this Hopus Odema INEC zoological uh, election coming up this week. That is the only thing now. If we can foil it, that's one can give a message to the world. So I believe Prime Minister is on top of the matter. So zoo news doesn't move me anymore. The only news I can read, or I read every 1 hour, or I check every 3 hours, is the Twitter handle of the Prime Minister. For me to know what is going on around the world or within the struggle, I go to the Twitter of Prime Minister and see what is fishing or what is new. But to read the thing of the zoo, either it gives you headache or you waste your time reading jargons there, because they never care to tell you the truth. That is all I can say for now. And here, where we gather always to talk what is going on, bringing up the situation report, is another live news one can hear. Because those things that is avoidable in the zoo to publish, we will bring it up here and show it to the public. Thank you for having me from here. Somebody said that on Twitter now. I don't hear what you're saying. No. It's like you muted.
Okay, Zibazo. Will you be along? Ito you Guani. These are the people that the Fulanese gave to you to rule over you. They started it to Hanelsen in 1976. Every leader you have had until the coming of IPOB, anybody who's ever stood up to proclaim the defense of our people, we are planted there by the Fulani. No. But you wouldn't know. That is why when they close down the Igbo seaports, they will not speak. That is why when they close any airports, you don't hear anybody saying anything. That is why Calabar Seaport is not functioning. That is why Warri Seaport is not opened. That is why we are being forced to travel abroad. That is why no industries are open in our land. Because they have an agenda, they have a plan, they want to depopulate our land, they want to demoralize us, they want to decimate us, they want to render us hopeless and useless. Abomination forever. But IPOB said no. Chipokika Biama that set up IPOB said no. And that is why we must remain resolute and determined. That is why we must not falter. Doubt nor allow our resolve to be undermined. We must remain resolute. We must remain determined. Because one thing is certain. As night follows day, so shall Biafra be restored. Therefore I say unto all of you gathered here today, that the forces fighting IPOB is many. Those that want us to fail are more powerful than we are. They are more resourceful than we are. They have more money than we do. And they are determined to keep us as their slaves. But it will never happen. Those chains of bondage and of slavery have been broken by IPOB. Forever. That is why Biafra will come. And that is why the events happening here today in Atlanta, Georgia, United States of America, we will all sit back home to talk about it. We will all sit in the land of Biafra to talk about things like this. We shall sit in the land of Biafra to tell our children what we passed through. Because the doubting Thomases will come. N'ihi na ụmụ ụfọdụ n'ime ha ndị awụsatụ n'ime ha mgbe alụchara ọgụ. They will never stop fighting us. And as long as we remain determined and focused, there is no way they will ever succeed. Never. If you stop now agitating for Biafra, those who left back home will die. I know you have not come with your pen and paper because I'm not on air. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. If you stop what you're doing, our people will die. Because when it starts happening, I will tell you, on the 30th of May 2019, at Martin Luther King Jr. Center in Atlanta, I told you so. If you stop now, your children will never go home. God forbid. If you stop now, the effort and the sacrifice of our dead will be in vain. For their sake, we will restore Biafra. For their sake, Biafra will stand in Africa. For the sake of the dead, we will build a civilization to surpass every other civilization in Africa. And that is what our enemies are afraid of. People are to harm. Especially the British. Europeans, all of them. Because they don't want a black man to do that thing that is the exclusive preserve of the white man. But we are not afraid of competition, are we? Never. We are not seeking for Biafra that we may lord it over anybody else. No. We are not looking for Biafra to enslave any other person. Never. We are not looking for Biafra for the sake of it. We are looking for Biafra because it is the promise of God Himself in heaven. Through this life, nobody conquered us until the British came. And it is not that the British conquered Biafra. Never. Chukwuka Biama wanted to teach us a lesson that we may return to Him in truth and in every honesty, that His will may be done upon our lives. We failed in 1970 because that very foundation of divinity was missing. That's all. And then Elohim said, I will take you up to the mountain. I will show you that very precious land of Biafra. Through our leader that we remember today, the very people's general himself, that wherever, because we are certain that He is in heaven, on the right hand side of God. Some of you don't know what He did, but we know, and we will always honor Him forever. As they say, what we do in life echo in history. What Ojukwu has accomplished in life will be remembered forever and ever. I say unto all of you today, you will go back to your various states, to your various cities, to your various towns. You will tell them that IPOB has come to stay. That IPOB, by the grace of God in heaven, will restore Biafra. That this same IPOB, persecuted and maligned, castigated and propagated against, that this very movement ordained in heaven for the purposes of liberation of Biafra land shall accomplish its mandate. That is why you are all here. Nothing more, nothing less. Therefore, I ask the Almighty in heaven, because you have no beginning and you have no end. Onye ndị mmụọ ozi na-akpụ isi ala nye ọbụla dị ndị okenye ọrụ abụọ na anọ na-atụ mgbe ọla edo na-asị na ede nsọ Chineke ma nsọ ka Jehova dị. Therefore, this very solemn assembly to remember those that fought and died for us all over the world, starting from Japan in the east and will end in Los Angeles, California, later on today, that their spirit, oh Heavenly Father, may be accepted unto heaven, because they died fighting for a noble cause. They died doing that which you compelled them to do. And because of their sacrifice, because of their pain, because of our loss upon their lives, oh Heavenly Father, so will Biafra be restored, not to the glory of man, but to the glory of Chukwokikabiama Benigwe, forever and ever we pray. There will be no elections in Biafra land. Signed and sealed. Not tomorrow they will tell you he has lifted the boycott. There will be no elections in Biafra land ever again. Until they give us our dates for referendum. If Hausa Fulani, if they think they can intimidate, they can use their Janjaweed army and police to harass to submission. They are mistaken. Everybody are planning. There will be no elections in Biafra land. Signed and sealed. Not tomorrow they will tell you he has lifted the boycott. There will be no elections in Biafra land ever again. Until they give us our dates for referendum. If Hausa Fulani, if they think they can intimidate, they can use their Janjaweed army and police to harass to submission. They are mistaken. Everybody are planning. There will be no elections in Biafra land. Signed and sealed. Not
Nandi, Onyamuma, Nandi, Keneti, Kunazara, Nandi, Onyamuma, Nandi, Keneti, Kunazara, Onyamuma, Nandi, Onyamuma, Nandi, Keneti, Kunazara, mercy and we Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, BIAFRANS, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, BIAFRANS, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet Mazinam Yokuchukukano. We need our leader. Mazinam Yokuchukukano. We need our leader. Mazinam Yokuchukukano. Yeah, man.
Indomitable Agune Chamber 1 of Biafra land, the Prime Minister of the Biafran people in this very time until Biafra is redeclared, defended, and restored. I thank the Biafran people from all over the globe, most especially those that are making sure we have all the weapons available to be able to destroy the terrorists. Our PM is super busy as we speak now to make sure that Biafra land is safe and sound and secured, to make sure that the Biafran people are not massacred as it happened in Izombe, to make sure that the Iamufo repetition massacre does not come to play, to make sure that women and children that were butchered in their sleeps in Umutanze, in Oli, does not come to play anymore. We appreciate the gallant men and women who are making sure that Biafra land is defended at all costs. When Martin Nnamdi Kanu said at all costs, we mean at all costs. The Nigerian terrorist government, which was already ranked first in killing Christians, when Anthony Blinken collected money and then removed them from the list after the successful kidnap of Martin Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, has also come back to top the list again. The worst persecutors of Christians in 2023. What do some of you understand by this? You see, there has been genocide in Israel recently. But did you hear the world say that it is Israel that has been the worst persecution done by the Hamas? No. What you hear is that it is Nigeria. So why is it that all this persecution that goes on in Nigeria are not making the lead on the media? Why is it like the ones in Israel, the ones in Hamas, the ones in Russia, the ones in Ukraine that are the most spoken of? We are not going to allow what happened before to repeat itself again. The unveiling and the launching of the Biafran Liberation Army was not for a showy display. It was to show you that men are ready, women are ready to defend Biafra land with everything in our blood. We are calling on all of you who are still on the fence to come down. The Biafran Liberation Army are going to face a very brutal time to the enemies of Biafra in coming days. And it is to this importance that we are calling on the attention of the Biafran people from wherever you are in this planet Earth, wherever you're listening to us on this space now. We are coming out on Facebook, we are coming out on YouTube, and we are coming out on social, we are coming out on Rumble, we are coming out on TikTok, and on all social media platforms. We expect you to listen to us very well. The zoo terrorists and their enablers, headed by Obledu Sodima in Biafra land, in Imo State to be precise, have decided to impress the caliphate in his own way, and he is going to pay dearly for it. We do not want Biafrans to be the scapegoat. We do not want you to be the ones that they will use to sweep the floor. That is why the media team are hereby admonished to make the message of no elections in Imo State to heighten even as we have just few days to go. I implore the media team to intensify on no elections in Imo State and the Biafran people to adhere to every instructions that are coming out from the table of the Prime Minister. That and one of it is that you must exercise miles and kilometers, thousands away from the checkpoint, from the barracks, and also from the police stations, from the civil defense units, from the secretariat of all kinds, anywhere that you know that is vulnerable in the name of one Nigeria. Call your families, call your friends, and tell them to do what? To adhere to instructions. We will engage the terrorists in Biafra land. Listen very well. The Biafran Liberation Army are not mincing words. This is not like before, where you say we talk too much and we only do talking. For the past weeks, you have been saying that it's not only talking that we've been doing actions, making sure we deal with the terrorists coming down to kill our women and children and to send them to the abyss. And that will continue for as far as you give the Biafran people, you give the Biafran Liberation Army, you give the PM, you give the Biafran Republic government in exile the support that is needed. Even when you abandon Biafra and go and sleep, Biafra will still come and Biafra will still continue. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, when some of you were fickle-minded and still gullible to decide and to know where to go, we were still here calling on you to come back to your senses. We were still here on the Biafran radar. We did not abandon it. We did not stop it. So we left you people to go to where you want to wander. You finish wandering like a very big wanderer. And then you still came back. Here we are. You still came back to join us again. So if you say you will not do anything, or without you that something will not go forward, you have made a very big mistake. We are calling on all of you to call your friends and families and then give them this advice that they should stay away from any election point or any election unit or anything that has to connect with one Nigeria in these coming days. The Biafran Liberation Army are going to confront everything that has been brought into Biafra land to kill our women and children and to brainstorm for their fraudulent selections of the elections. Now, Pope Blessed Odima, with his cohort, have brought in mercenaries from Saudi Arabia and many other Islamic countries. The sole aim is to make sure they come and enforce the elections on you and to make you to come out and vote against your will and to kill you and to slaughter you and to do what? Make you not to see the light of day. There is a video where a man just came out from the house with no weapons, no knife, no penknife, not even razor blade, no stick. As he just walked out from the house, the patrol team of one Nigerian terrorist in uniform just came down from the car and shot him to death. And that was the end of that man. That is in Biafra land. It is not in Kafanchan. It is not in Sokoto. It is not in Borno. It is not in Ambazonia. It is not in Medugri. It is not in Kaduna. It is not in Abuja. It is in Biafra land. This is how some of you hear that they kill somebody. After then, you see they will parade the dead body and then they will put camouflage on the body and they say it's ESN commander. It's IPOB. It's a Biafra Liberation Army. And we are pleading them that whenever they are addressing us, they should address us well. Biafran Liberation Army is not a disguise, is not a terrorist group. It is a well-legalized constitutional army that is there to protect the people and to defend their territory against the Islamic agenda of one Nigeria, who are hell-bent on coming to kill our people and massacre us in thousands. We have resisted them because we no longer lament. We no longer petition anyone to come to our aid. We no longer protest in the street to beg people. We no longer go to radio stations to be saying, come and take what we do. No, they do it for us now. They report what we do now. And we have to continue to create the content and give them what they have to talk about. So, the mercenaries that were brought in by Hope Jesus Odinma into Imo State, on this very note, Biafrans should understand that Imo State is going to be under attack for days. And the general officer commanding, the commander-in-chief of the Biafran Liberation Army, and the indomitable prime minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile have instructed the Biafran Liberation Army for them to stand by and to engage and destroy all the terrorists and mercenaries that have been brought into Imo State to kill our women and children. On these very directives, Biafrans are implored and advised that they should, as a matter of urgency, be security conscious and stay away from where we say do not be available. This includes checkpoints. This includes the election grounds. This also includes churches. Yes, because they may want to use some churches to do election. Remember very well that Peter Obi's rigging of election was done inside the church. And then recently, you have seen Ebuka Obi coming out on the same pulpit of a church to sing the praises of Poblezus Odinma, Soludo, and all the killers of the Biafran people and the enablers. So maybe his church, Ebuka Obi's church, is going to be also used this time. And some other bingos churches that are there, who they can use money to take them to wherever they want to take them to. So these announcements are very important for the Biafran people to know that we have 2 days to embark or to start the total lockdown of Biafra land, which starts from 6 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. at night or in the evening, whichever grammar you may prefer to use. So that is in the next 48 hours. In the next 48 hours is not like 5 days or 1 week. And as the days draws near, they are coming with more terrorists. They are strategizing. They are planning more evil to come. Do not panic. All you need to do is to give the Biafran Liberation Army enabling environment for them to be viable in dislodging and destroying these terrorists. That is all we are asking the Biafran people to do. Staying in your house, when we say stay inside, not to come close to some places that will be very dangerous, and then you stay away, you adhere to every instructions. If you are not on Twitter space, if you are not following our Prime Minister, you are not doing yourself good. Even if you don't follow me on Twitter, you have to follow the Biafran Prime Minister, because that is the Prime Minister of the Biafran people, where every announcement emanates from, where everything that the Biafran people need to carry out goes out from. And if you check his tweets now are being reposted and being retweeted over 4K retweet, 7K retweet, not like before, where his tweet will not retweet up to even 1K. So that is to tell you who the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile is now. We know the joke. Sizu, Airborne, Biafran people should please and please and please adhere to every instructions given to them by the Biafran Republic government in exile. We thank the Biafran people for the sit-at-home of Monday, which they showed the Zoo terrorists something different. And you people did something remarkable the other day. When the Biafran Liberation Army went to deal with the terrorists that came to burn your houses and the markets, you cooperated so much, and you were even happy going along with the Biafran Liberation Army after they had finished destroying the terrorists. We appreciate you all, and we say that that is the spirit that will allow and make the Biafran Liberation Army to do more and more. The sole aim of the Biafran Liberation Army is to protect you from the terrorists coming to massacre you. There are thousands of people that have been massacred in the far north between the beginning of October to this very day, but the media is not bringing out to you. So when you now see them give you a report that Nigeria ranked amongst worst persecutors of Christians in 2023, you should ask them that they should also give you the videos, because they can give you the ranking, but they refuse to allow the evidences to showcase in the media for people to have them and keep them for record purposes. In Israel, when you see as they born babies, they born women, you saw the videos. So what is so hard that one Nigeria cannot allow their own atrocities to come out? They do that to protect their oil and gas business with UK and America and Europe. But the Biafran people have come to be their end. Mazi Simon Ekpa demand that all of them runs when they hear his name has become the Panadol in their annals. And we will continue to destroy the enemies of Biafra until Biafra is restored. So please, safety is of importance. Do not allow the enemies of Biafra to use you to play ball. Adhere to every instructions as we move on. Okay, the space will not last too long. Let's say in the next, on top of the hour, let's say on top of the hour, we will bring it down. And on this very note, we give a co-host to Mazi Onye Kachuku and Sizu. Let us have everyone speak that have interest of speaking. Until the top of the hour, we bring the space down. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my Prime Minister, my Minister of Information. Thank you so much. Please, I cannot co-host. I don't know what is wrong with my accounts. I tried to resolve it, but I couldn't. Thank you so much. Maybe Sisu Warrior Queen to take the co-host.
Yeah, Sisu Warrior Queen, Biafran Queen. Biafran Queen, are you there? I sent you the co-host before. Sisu Warrior Queen, pick the mic, please.
Good evening from my location, my wonderful Biafra brothers and sisters. Yes, you can send me the co-host. I'm here, I'm at home now. So, as our Minister for Information just said, you have nailed it the way it is, you know, as this English self, the more I hate and the more I speak. But I accepted it is not okay, yes. So, please, my beautiful Biafra brothers and sisters at home, my mothers, my fathers, stay away from the checkpoint, from the barrack. Stay away from outside, any part of that 3 days. Make sure you buy your food for house. Stay inside your house. If you know, say your house, they close to barrack. Go family house, go friend. That's why you know, say they far from barrack. You know, there are some houses that are close to barrack. Go. Even though waiting we take the defend ourselves. As the zoo they throw their own, it meet your house. Don't worry, because all those houses are going to be demolished when Biafra come. We are going to be building a new pattern of houses. Don't worry for that, because that is hot. You know what it be hot? That's when we they build for inside farm that time, when we small for village, because now village are for grow. So that is what we have now, compared to what Biafra government is going to be building for us. The house we are going to be living, that place you will call home. All of you will now go open mouth, will close. Please, my brothers and sisters, my mothers, fathers, stay away. Be warned. Those ones that are mounted, because there are some people that have mounted, that they have mounted them. God have said that those ones, there is their blood that is going to be used to cleanse our land for fertilizer. They should come out. We know, we are not telling them, we are not begging them not to come out. They should come out, so that the Nigerian zoo government, terrorist government, will use their blood to fertilize our lands. Those that have already collected money, they know themselves. They know themselves. They should come out. That money, that evil money, that cost money they collected from Opus Odima and Ikohos, they should come out, and then I will see how they are going to enjoy that money. That cost money. You will collect something that is already cost. Then you will go collect them. Blood money. Do you know when they say ritualists? Somebody that have killed a lot of our youth, have caused the premature death of our mothers because of their children being killed by Opus Odima. That is anything that belongs to it, because he collected money from the Fulani terrorists to kill our brothers. That money is automatically blood money. It's a cost money. Anybody that collected it, like what do they call it? Ebuka Obi, that ritualist pastor, man of the devil that call himself man of God. He have collected the whole portion of the cost. So my brothers and sisters, stay away from checkpoints. Stay away from checkpoints. You see what the zoo are doing? Okay, they will tell you this is the amount of people that were killed by their own terrorists, but they will not show you the evidence. If Zoo Nigeria tell you, if they tell you that 100 people died, just times it by 10, you will know that it's 1,000. You will know that it's 1,000. If they tell you say 60,000, times it by 10. Because there's nothing truth in their mouth. Nigeria was constructed by lies. It's a faulty foundation. It's a faulty foundation. Nigeria was created under fraud. That is why anything concerning Nigeria is fraud. You say that you are in Nigeria, you are just saying that I am a terrorist, I am a criminal. That is what you are saying, because the criminality has been legalized in that your country. So those of you that want to come out and validate their poverty, PVC is poverty validation card. Poverty validating card. That is the meaning of PVC. Poverty validating card. You still holding that card in your hand. If you still have it, any place close to your wallet, you are holding a cost card. Poverty, that is what you are putting in your pockets. Poverty validating card. Please listen to the advice of our Prime Minister. Listen to the warning. That warning is a promise to some evil people. What is going to happen is under lock and key. Imo State is under lock and key. No election, no selection in our land. No selection in any part of Biafra land. Imo State is going to be used as an example. So my brothers and sisters, be warned. And those ones that the enablers, take this as a promise. It's a promise from our Prime Minister. He have not said anything that he have not come to do. Everything he says must surely come to pass. So be warned and keep the promise those enablers. Thank you very much, my wonderful brothers and sisters. So, Biafra Queen, I hand over the mic to you. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you, Susie. Good afternoon, Information Minister. My apologies for not picking the co-host when you sent it. I was in a meeting. If you check your message, you'll see I sent you a message immediately. I just got now, just packing. So, sorry about that. So, I'm greeting everyone in the house, my family. God bless every one of you. Minister Mazugo, Emeka, Ebele, you're back. Code Arts, Organiru is requesting for Mike. Okay. Mazi Onyeka, the number. Gochukwu, Chimon, Biafra, Free Energy, Ozuru, otu nwa muanya. You always monanya, you know. Please, Muranya, so that you can tell our people back home how Muranya. Everybody should open their eyes this time. Tina and the rest of you, Christopher, I won't go too much because I just heard that we have to be quick in order not to cross the time given. So, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for having me as the co-host today. The topic is Imo State will be attacked by Uzodinma. Our soldiers will engage BIAFRANS at in any emergency, okay? This is what I have to say. You know, a lot of people have been begging in the Imo State, so formerly known as Imo State, Owerri State, yes. People have been begging. My own is always different. I'm always different. Me, I am not here to beg all of you back home not to come out too, because you're the one wearing the shoe. In the Imo State, you are the one wearing the shoe. You should know where it's paining you. I am not in Biafra land, but I'm wearing the shoe for you. Are you okay? Like they are announcing, sit at home. They will say, sit at home. Anybody that comes out, this is what you're going to see. You still disobey and you want to come out. I have a question for every indigenous in Imo State. For those of you that are still remaining right now. Because this man that we're talking about today, this hopeless Uzojo, this man that we're talking about today, where people are contemplating, because when you ask some people, we say, hey, vote. I want to ask you a question. What has this man, Hope Uzodinma, brought for you guys? What has it given you? What is that benefit you will say when you look back, even when you're sleeping, somebody tap you and say, wake up, wake up, wake up. Can you vote for Hope Uzodinma? Say, yes, I'll vote for Hope Uzodinma. Somebody will ask you why. Give me one reason. You will tell them one reason. Tell me one benefit that you have benefited for these 4 years this man has been in the office, rather than death, suffering, agony, pain. A lot of you that is just few of you that are still remaining now. If you tell yourself the truth, you might have seen one or two. If you are not a victim of Hope Uzodinma Killer Squad, you might have seen one of your neighbor, or friends that you know very well that Hope Uzodinma have killed. If you that want to vote now, if you haven't been a victim. Some family in Imo State today, many families have shut that this thing they say that they lock and carry the key. Lock and key. They are all closed. Many homes today, many families, there's no more parents, no more siblings, no uncle, no auntie. Who did it? with the help of Hope Uzodimma. And you people want us to be kneeling down, begging you not to come sit at home. No, come and vote. Give him another 4 years. Another 4 years that he will use to finish you that voted him now. You that want to renew the hellfire. Because the moment you give him this vote right now, you are giving him another 4 years to finish you that is remaining. Because those of your brothers and sisters that he killed few years ago, all these years that he had been in the power, those 14 young able son of Imo State, 14 young boys, 14. He killed them with no mercy. If you are not among them, if you give him another 4 years, he's going to kill you. That is going to renew the hellfire. So please, just for cause's sake, I will say please. If not, I don't have to beg you guys not to sit at home because you're the one facing the fire there. Sit at home. Tell your brothers and sisters. Tell your neighbor. Town crier. Tell those who don't have access to internet. You that have access to internet, do poster, do something. Post it that Prime Minister of Biafra land said everyone sit your, I don't want to use the foul words, but sit that your bomb. Sit it down. Sit it down. Sit it down. Don't go out there and vote this man. This Uderene Eliozu. Don't go and vote him. I don't know, ma Omerunu poison or Chamurunu. I don't know, because we're not even supposed to be telling people not to go out and vote. It doesn't make sense. We're not supposed to be telling the Imo State, especially Imo State. You people are the one that be feeling this fire. Feeling this every day. You are crying. Ndi no na Finland, ndi no na America, ndi no na Canada. They are crying with you. So if there's anybody or people that will say, we will never, in fact, if you give us 1 week to sit at home, we're going to sit at home, or 2 weeks, we're going to sit at home. It's you people. Hope Uzodimma is not coming to give you anything. Rather, he's coming to finish the rest of you, and then he will now have the room to bring his kinsmen. The Fulani terrorists, they are his kinsmen. He sends some people to go and study. It's not that they're going to study. They're going to study how to come and finish all of you. And then take over Imo State. He wants to sweep Imo State completely. Imo State will be empty. Or anything that you will be seeing in Imo State will be cattle. The Fulani cattle. And the Fulani killers. Oh, he gonna have Imo State if you give him another 4 years. So I am going to hold it here and tell you guys, sit your bomb down. Sit it down. And lock your house. If he has managed to give you money, collect the money. It's good. Collect the money, put it in your pocket because it's your own money. Egoni no make Imo State supposed to be your money. So keep the money, but keep your life safe. That's what I want to obey the order of the Prime Minister. He said he sit at home. If others have not heard, please tell others. Thank you. And then I will hold on here and hand over to Information Minister, if Information Minister wants us to continue, or Susie. I'm just coming in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, my sister, for that. Thank you. Thank you. You know, if they collect that money,
So,
I mean, if they collect it. If they collect it, yes, I've got.
I think we have extra 40 minutes.
So, okay, we still have 40 minutes. So,
yeah.
Me and we advise them not to even collect it too. But if you want, you need it. It's okay. I will call on my brother Mazi Onyekashuku. Please use your 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you, my lady.
Welcome.
Once again, my minister, information and greetings, and other ministers in the house, my comrades and my ladies. My name is Onyekashuku. As I said, we have been hammering, and I believe no reasonable. Hello. We have been hammering on sit at home all this while, and I don't think there's anybody. If you can see, can't see at his age, will know everything. I don't think there's anybody who is in Imo State that don't know old Imo State, Olu State, or Kigo State, and Owerri State that claim not to know the kind of man that are claiming to be governor in that state, the murderer, the mass murderer, the ex-convicts and 419er called hopeless. Those are the it's not a new to anybody who is residing in this affirmation Biafran states. My message goes to the foreign mercenaries that imported. In fact, I begin to ruminate over, think about this. I say, how can you leave your country? Somebody come and, oh God, from Saudi Arabia and or maybe other ways, other Arab countries to come and fight in another country. When? Let me say you are paid to do so, but let me tell you something. If you are listening, or if this message can go to any of them, or even those who imported them, I believe before you come in, you write your will for your families, because you are not going to go back. You are not going to go back alive. You are not going to go back. I am decreeing as one of the sons of the soil that's connected to the progenitors of the land. Yes, I am speaking, I'm decreeing that you will not go back alive. The land will soak your blood. The land will soak your blood. You will never go back alive. If your intention is come to continue to force your way into our country, or to continue to validate the illegitimate Nigeria presence in our country, Biafra, then the land will soak your blood. We have nothing. We have not conducted election in our country. No election going. Biafra government is not conducting election. Nigeria government have no right to come to our country to continue to conduct their fraudulent election, to continue the unworkable, unsustainable crime against humanity called Nigeria Union. We have opted out of the union and no going back. You have no right to force us to continue to be in a union that is not workable, a union that is not compatible. You have no right. The only right left for you people, as those who claim to be Nigeria, those is to conduct referendum. And if you fail to conduct, we are going to do so by ourselves. And we will vote just to make the world, to make it, just to formalize it. Let the world know that we have the majority. Not just majority, but vast majority. Not just vast majority, but above vast majority. Because vast majority is 0.75. We have above vast majority. So we are ready to carry on with our country. So if you have come to kill our people, you will not go back. The land will soak your blood. And the hopeless of the man and cohorts, yeah, you will be captured alive. You will be captured. And the women will urinate on your head. They will urinate on your head, yes, before you be dead with slowly, because you are not going to die quick. Your own death will be slowly. You will receive pain upon pain. You will call for death, death will not come until the day you will die, because anybody who kill you fast that person will be go to jail. You will captured alive. So because you have suffered, you have killed many families, you have made family homeless, you have made wives widows, you have made children orphan, you have made husband widower, and some of the widows, you kill their husband, you employ them to sweep the roads. You are paying them peanuts, just 15,000 naira, that is not up to $50. And you owe them for 6 months. They protested, and you went to buy ordinary wristwatch, 300 and something million, you put in your hand. You are going with private jets, using our money to bribe every bribeable, to continue. Oh, your children, any of your blood will pay. We pay. The amount of time, you pay. I just want to pause it here, my people. Thank you so much, dear friends.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, you have sent the message straight. So if they have brain, we enter into their brain. They don't have rights to do any election in our country. Biafra is our land. Anything the Nigerian government is doing there is illegal. So they don't have rights. Thank you very much. You don't tell them the truth. You tell them as they play, they show. God bless you. The next person is Ebere. Ebere, the mic is yours. Thank you very much. Please use your 3 minutes judiciary.
Thank you, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
My people, my information minister, good evening from here. Susu Biafra was asking this. I haven't heard from you, though I wasn't in Twitter for a very long time now. So good evening, everybody. I don't have much to say, but only to tell the people of Imo State, if they are not happy of what Hope Uzodimma job that the Rosie is doing in Imo State, nobody should advise them or tell them to do the right thing by sitting in their house. When you sit in your house, reject that man into two, if you're not happy. All Imo State is 3 sectorial zone, which is the new Biafran state now, Olu, Okigwe, and Owerri. Okigwe and Olu is gone. The boys there, some families there, and have run away. If you go some villages, it's just empty because of Hope Uzodimma. The only remaining states now is Owerri, and he's coming back to finish the remaining. Now we have heard from our PM that he's bringing people from Saudi Arabia. So, all the entire Africa, Hope Uzodimma don't have anybody to militia to bring. It's only all the way to Arab country to bring. What is his motive? So, my people, please listen and reject this man. Number one, he never voted for him in the first place. Imo State did not vote. He doesn't have the mandate of the people of Imo State, but rather he's bringing a sorrow, killing people, burning the villages, all to the bidding of the caliphate, because that's the main reason he was there for, to chase up the entire Imo State so that the caliphate will take Imo State. We shouldn't give him that chance. And the only way to do it is by rejecting him. Reject every election that is coming from there. We don't need him. That's number one. My minister, please, there's something I would like us to put an eye on. This criminal in Kuwait, he tweeted something about some few, I don't know where he get all those innocent. I believe those boys are innocent. Said they were autopilot. They have taken amnesty, and the Hope Uzodimma will put them in the in a government house. I don't know the information he's trying to pass there. So can we look into that nonsense and just send a kind of a rejoinder about it, because he's just deceiving people. When I saw it, I tweeted, I replied him, I said, hope you're not going to kill innocent people. I sent it back to him, because it's only him that knows people. He only him that knows they are working with the Hope Uzodimma to eliminating our youth and our boys. So this is the more reason we should just reject these people. Now, this is the opportunity. On the 2 days to come now, today is 7th, and on Friday, everybody should sit in their house. Is it Friday or Thursday, whatever? Just sit at home. That's all I want to say, my people. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sister. Minister, do you have anything to say concerning that request? Manzi, I'll be giving you the mic. It's not okay.
Okay. Good.
Okay. I think, Sister Berry, I think our minister have noted that down. And our Biafra voice is here also. So I think they have noted that. They will give us
Yeah, because you know the way they do, they are sharing it around. That these are boys from autopilot. You know the way they normally call our PM names. Those ones who broke away from
No,
him
they are
and
not
they go.
autopilot. We are the autopilot. They are
No. That's what I'm. He said those boys are formerly autopilot that broke away from PM.
God past them.
Please, can I respond to that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Who is responding, sir? Who is responding to that?
Is Mazi.
Mazi. Okay, you have
Yeah,
1 minute to respond to that.
yeah. If you could remember, sister, there was one certain time a PM posted a video of some boys who were standing at a bridge. They said they are ready to wage war against the men of Simon Eber. Then they camped from ESN under the watch of Chinas and Woli before they created Dead Men Squad. These are the boys. The remaining ones are the ones that corrected amnesty and not autopiloted boys. I saw this picture long ago. The next thing I saw the Mecca Gift posting it that it is autopilot people before Chinas and Woshi. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Though I don't know what you are talking about, but thank you for the response. So we don't need to be afraid. We are not afraid of anything. They can, even though they lie, may they carry our PM picture, may they go post am, say our PM don't repent. Say you know be prime minister again. Now they are headache. So they know the people they are deceiving. They are deceiving the zoo, not Biafran. That is just it. So we don't need to be afraid of anything. So the next person is, I don't know, is first between Ugo and Ugoshuku Biafra. Ugoshuku
Susie.
Biafra, the mic is yours.
Susie.
Okay, I think
Yes?
I am the other guy was first before me. I am the son of Biafra. I think he was first before
Okay,
me.
I'm the son of Biafra. Okay. Thank you very much, my brother Ugoshuku. After I am the son of this, I am the good guy. Yes. Pick up the mic. Are you hearing me?
Okay. Yeah. From my end, it's a good evening to everybody. And
Please, I give your 3 minutes. Very well.
okay.
You give us some profits. Thank you. Trade with us.
Okay. Am I coming out clear?
Loud and clear, sir.
Okay. So good evening to everybody in the space. I'd like to thank the host and the co-host for the opportunity given to me to be part of the discussion this time. So let me start with the last comment. These people at this time, uh, they are throwing up, they are coming up with all manner of destructive tactics. They are coming up with a lot of posts, a lot of doctored posting and all of that. All that they are all. This is their last chance to act like they are actually existing. So there's also a trailing video that was posted sometime yesterday where people from the homeland, I'm believing it is actually from somewhere in Ihala, where people gathered. And these are people who have been under the watch of these criminals. But it seems that the opportunity that the PM gave to people to come back and retrace their footsteps is also yielding positive results. We know in that video we understood the people they were making reference to, and so it is not actually for us to even debunk some of these stupid posting they are coming up with or destructive posts they are coming up with. The people at the homeland already know who these criminals are. You can see that they're already actually telling people that they are going to open a liaison. They say it's a liaison office somewhere in Italy. You are opening a liaison office as what? As IPOP or as GOS, as what? Under what capacity? What is the? So these are people who want to distract what's going on, because I tell you the truth that the Helsinki Convention has thrown people into a lot of confusion. They never saw it coming, and ever since then, they've not been able to recover from the shock. And so those guys are only coming up with a distraction. At this stage, we don't need no distraction. Our focus, our eye is on the ball. Imo State, old Imo State, is actually the game now. Is the real deal. Any other post, any other thing that is coming within this period is a distraction. Any form of discussion, anything that will be dropped on the table now for discussion that is outside of the planned hijack and attack that is coming for Imo State, old Imo State actually, is a distraction. So for me, I will stick with the topic, and if it's actually an attack, I can't agree less with this topic. Imo State will be attacked, and we all have seen it. Look at what happened with what they call campaign, uh, where the governor, the another candidate, the another supposedly candidate that was attacked by a lone talk. I know, political talking is actually synonymous with the name Nigeria. If you call Nigeria, another name for Nigeria is talking. So look at what is going on in where they call, say is River State. See what is going in Edo. Look at what is happening in almost all the states. That is where it is, and they brag. It's no longer like what it is now. They brag about owning an individual bragging owning that the state structure, that the structure is my structure. You cannot change my structure. We're talking about state, and so they see the people, the inhabitants of this state, as their political property. So if you are an Imolite and you believe in your own freedom, not in anything, you just believe in your own freedom to existence, to fly, freedom to right to life, then this is your time to save yourself. I have family members that are residing somewhere in Owerri State, and in my conversation with them yesterday, I was told that they are not even preparing, thinking of election. What they are thinking of how, if where they are residing will be safe on the day, if it will be attacked, if they will be attacked, even when they don't go out to participate in the shenanigans. So their own fear is even their own safety, not even considering going out to vote, because according to them, what is their vote going to earn them? Nothing. That if anything, they know that their vote matters, does not matter. So what they are afraid of now is their own life. So I am equally throwing this open to a lot of so many people here, that what you should be concerned about is not even your vote, because your vote is of no use. Your vote is really useless. It should be your life that you should be worried about. Will you be, even if you don't go out that day to vote, wherever you find yourself, if you are residing in Olu State or Kibo State and Imo State or Biafra land, please
Thank,
make sure you find yourself in a secure environment. Save
thank
yourself
you very much.
pending an imminent attack. But so I mean, one thing that is sure is that our men on ground, the Biafran Liberation Army and the Biafran resistance fighters, are there to protect the lives and property of our people. Just obey and follow the simple instruction as they come.
Exactly.
Take my mind.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Without wasting much time, thank you for that straight message. Ogoshuku Biafra, the mic is yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you, my
Okay,
sister.
1 minute first. 1 minute first, please. Gochukunde wo, and the
Ndewo,
last
sir.
speaker Ndewo. Please, Ebere Ndewo that spoke before. Please, when we finish speak, we should leave the mic so that other people can pick the mic, so that we can have a handful of speakers. All right. Concerning the publication by the Nsama chief, the people that collected money to sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the people that have not wanted him to come out alive, the people that are working with Hopeless Uzodinma to make sure election holds in Imo State. If you people check their handle, you will see that they have made a memo, whether yesterday or today, informing INEC that they should make sure they don't rig the election so that their candidate will win. So you should ask yourself, what does election of one Nigeria has to do with true freedom fighters who are fighting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to make sure they destroy the same Nigeria? How will you say you are fighting to destroy Nigeria? You're fighting to destroy the enablers in your land who are bringing terrorists to kill your women and children and to whip them and to cut them to pieces. And then you are creating enabling environment for the same enablers to come and do elections and to continue the killings. So ask yourself the question, why should it be these criminals that should be advocating for INEC to even come and do elections in Imo State? Are they fighting for freedom? So you should not expect to see that they write anything that is incognizant with what the Prime Minister is doing, with what the Biafran Republic government is doing, with what the Biafran Liberation Army are doing, and with what the Biafran resistance fighters are doing, and with what the Biafran Navy, the Biafran Air Force are doing, and the special squad of the Biafran Armed Forces are doing. Do not expect anything to be in tandem with what we are doing. Do not make that mistake, and do not think that you will wake up one day and see these people turn around and say, oh, we made a mistake. Oh, we were wrong by accusing PM of this and that. Oh, we shouldn't have gone that far. We should have just given support to go on Biafra. You can see most of them that were speaking in the media before who said they have resigned. You should ask them the kind of resignation that they resigned. If they were employed, were you employed that you had to resign? A freedom fighter who was fighting for his people is telling you, I resigned. So that means you had employment. You had employment, you were on a payroll, and your resignation is to be able to work well with one Nigeria so that you show them and tell them what you know about the same IPOB family people which you were working with, so that they can be going from houses to houses to go and pick them up, right? The nonsense write-up that they did, which they say disgruntled acclaim Umumma, who have used to name of IPOB and ESN to commit crimes in Okuta Ebeme, have finally taken amnesty. Listen to us very well. Biafran Liberation Army, Eastern Security Network, Biafran resistance fighters have nothing to do with amnesty. We are fighting for freedom, and we will fight to the very last day we destroy the zoo, and then we take control of everything. So, we did not take amnesty when Hopeless Uzodinma came into power. We did not take amnesty when Uzodinma were killing our women and children. We did not take amnesty when Dave Umahi was in power killing and when he was crying. We did not take amnesty when Willy Willy was in power. Are we going to take amnesty when we are in the face of travails, when we are in the face of war, when we are fighting the enemies, heading them down to the fraudulent election that is going to be destroyed? Please, and please, and please. Amnesty is not something that should be alluded to the Biafran armed forces. No, please. And you people should ignore the nonsense write-up from these people. Don't even help them to create their awareness. If they want to be relevant, let them look for a different manner to be relevant, because what you guys don't talk about does not exist. Whatever they write and throw it there, if you don't go and help them to push it to go forward, it will not make the rounds. So please, ignore those nonsense, because those are the criminals that they use to do their jobs. And when they now decide to go and collect money from the government and then now work with the government, they want to come and use it to attack on Biafran Republic government in exile armed forces. No, it is the fattest lie of all time. So ignore them, please. Our men are standing strong and they are dealing with the terrorists every day. And amnesty is not part of our agenda. You can't even talk of amnesty when you're fighting for freedom. That is madness. It's only mad people that will be talking of amnesty when their lands are under siege. It's only non-entities that will be talking of amnesty when the terrorists are regrouping and they are coming very close to your mothers and children. It's only someone that have lost the sense of reasoning that will be talking of amnesty when your community has been deserted. Instead of you to regroup and then form a defense mechanism and think of how to confront the terrorists and to destroy them, you're talking of amnesty? Are you going to take amnesty from the terrorists? Oh, terrorists will give you amnesty. Oh my God. Please, these people should go back to school. Just like our PM educated some of the foolish ones a few days ago, you guys should go back to school and learn to understand what freedom fighting is all about. Go and ask questions about past freedom fighters if you cannot take dressing from us, because anything that has to do with African man or Biafran man, you know, go give them respect, because you don't know I'm finished now. You don't know I'm go rich in Papa house and in Mama house and the Mama we born him and the village where he come from. Just say now the one where white man talk, we go take him. So go and even learn the one where white people do, so that you go know how they fight for freedom, that people don't go and do amnesty and hands down their weapons to the terrorists who are coming to kill you while you are supposed to be looking for a way to kill them back, and you're talking of amnesty. Please, that nonsense right up is not to the gallant Biafran Liberation Army. Ignore them and put them in the trash. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, my minister. Yes.
Thank you, my
Yes.
minister, so much. Thank you, man. That is why you are the mouthpiece of the Biafran government in exile. That is not something. That's exactly what I wanted to say. That is not relevant, because person that look at us and say that these are autopilot, they should go and get. These are people we was fighting together before, and the people in autopilot are all Biafrans. So it doesn't make no sense. So it's better we keep it aside. We are talking about Imo State here, and Imo State must surely be rescued from the hands of this criminal. If there's anyone that need amnesties, Hope Uzodinma and their family, and every governor, anyone that has participated in Nigerian politics in the East, that is the people that need, because they have killed. And if anyone in this, as we are talking right now, that is talking about vote in Imo State, either the person is a criminal or something is definitely wrong with the person's head. Because these guys, you are not talking about the terrorists that he imported. We are not talking about the terrorists from the Boko Haram, repentant Boko Harams. We are not talking about those thugs called Ibubago. We are not talking about things that's supposed to be put in place. Those that died by sickness because of the pollution and the evil, non-hospital, and we are not. These guys are not normal. They just want you, 2 or 3 of you, to validate their evil, to keep running their evil. And it's a taboo for people like you and me to be alive and allow such a thing to happen, even if it's just 2 people. And we are not talking about 2 people, we are talking about 90-something% of the Biafrans all over the whole world. You can stop this idiot. You can stop this. I don't use monster. It's just that the guy has impoverished people back home. Then he became like a village of a blind people where someone has one eye. It became like he's a monster. This is not monster. For example, now we are talking about 15 dead cops walking from Saudi Arabia. I just want to, maybe there's somehow somebody who are close to them, because some of them are here, or someone who will get to them. I just want to let them to understand something. I just want to let them to understand something. Before you see a Biafran decided to pick a mic to sing, to be a singer, a gospel or whatever you may call it, he is the best. Before you see a Biafran pick up a gun, say he want to be a soldier, and he want to protect his father's land and his mother's land, not just for defense. If you come across a video that was going around for a few days, and today, a man was commenting about how Nigeria stopped Norwegian stockfish, stopping Swedish people, Red Cross that was trying to bring food to our mothers, our children, our fathers, and somebody want to vote under Nigeria after watching these videos. Somebody call himself my own brother or my own sister from the eastern region of the Zoological Republic of Anima. You want to vote. I may proudly tell you that since I was born, I have never placed my hand in anything concerned in any election in the zoo. Even when I have never known what is going on. But in my spirit tells me something is wrong here. Growing up, all I see was a red mall. Grow up, all I see was a red mall. I travel abroad, come back, the same red mall, and some lunatics are talking about, at the end of the day, you see stooge everywhere. People without brain. Somebody who come to tell his citizens, I'm taking 4,000 of you to abroad. To which drag them abroad? The one that we have been living since a child? Which abroad you want to take them? Supposedly a sitting governor. The vote doesn't count. God give you Messiah who can see what man can see. He's telling you that your PVC is useless. You don't listen. You have churches, 10 churches in one street. You're begging for Messiah to come. The Messiah will come and tell you the truth. You said he's a criminal. He's a fraudster. Those that are able, 10 of you or 20 of you who were passing Libya or Morocco to come to Europe, out of 10, 8 is under the Sea of Mediterranean. 2 that pass by, you hear the voice of the Messiah. You join him, tell him, I'm standing in your back, I'm standing in your side. He's the Colossus. You join him. Zoo call you, you collect money from the blood and sell him out. The ones that is sleeping from Wednesday to Friday, doing fasting and prayer, they don't even see the Messiah, as gullible as useless. The ones that manage to escape Mediterranean Sea, promise to join him to make sure he rescues their people. Zeus flash money on them because they are lazy in brain, they are lazy in hand, they are lazy at leg. They cannot think to make money for themselves and their families. The only way is to send the Messiah given to the people. Upon all our mistake, God have never forsaken us. We should have been wiped out from the surface of this earth. Yes. But God keep giving us Messiah. On the process of taking that Messiah, another one emerges. If this particular one that emerges is not among us, believe you me, some idiots from Joko POS will be paying him $80,000 to lobby for them. But he's coming out as a son of the soil to work the same work. He could be a lobby for them. And they will pay him. But he come out. What did they do? They call him fraudster. They call him terrorist. They call him different. They frustrate even the embassy of his base. And the people keep standing. They could have been frustrated and abandon everything. But somebody should not even talk about election. Anybody that is talking about election, the person has something wrong in their head. And I strongly believe, from my observations, I found out that nobody is even interested on the election. Because we are not, there is a government in exile. The former Imo state you guys are talking about, it's a 3-state there right now. And there are representatives representing these states. So who the hell is Hope Uzodinma? That is the question we should be asking. I think that should be the Twitter space tomorrow. Who the hell and what are they gonna vote? These are the people have chosen. There is a Biafra Ambazonia Helsinki Declaration. Biafrans all over the whole world. If I'm not making a mistake, most of you that was there, or 900% of you that was there, you feed your families back home. You pay their hospital bill. The one that want to travel abroad, you pay his visa. The one that want to have a business, you do it. The one that want to pay school fees, you pay. Almost all of you that came there. Then who the hell are those people? Who the hell are them? This is what we need to talk about here. Majority of the Biafrans have decided we don't need anything that validates Nigeria in our territory. They abolish history, but the little one we can be able to capture, you cannot even look at it. You cannot watch it. Go and take that video. It's in my Twitter space, in many of our brothers and sisters' Twitter space. Go and check it. You can look at it. You can see our people with bones. They abolish history for us not to know about this. And today, somebody want to talk about election. Any of our brother who is a soldier there, who have the gun in your hand, anybody that put head, take him out. And for you, 15 idiots from Saudi Arabia, this is what hope, this is what enablers are doing to us. Their selfish interests, they want me and you dead. If they found me right now, they're gonna kill me. If they find any of you, they're gonna kill you. Then what the hell are we talking about? They pretend to show you that they love you. They don't love you. They don't love our mothers. They don't love nobody. If not for our PM and each and every one of you here, IDP camp will be in our places right now. The great Biafran nation will be, which Chukwu Okike Abiyama have prevented. He has prevented by every ramification to bring our prime minister, to bring government in exile, to take most of you out of the country, to save you from Mediterranean Sea, save you from fraud people who can defraud you with visa shit. It will never work. But at the end of the day, most of you was here. So please, if you have a family, send a message to them. Tell them that none of them should show face. If it is to, somebody was saying that I am so angry. That is true. If I were to have the mandate of the gods of our land, as our brothers have it, I tell you one thing, I will look for a missile and sink the zoo. Let Fulani go back to Sahel. Let Hausa people go to their Arua. Let Oduwa go to Oduwa. Let Biafra go. If it's two people left, after 63 years, we count with 20 pounds, we will survive. And I know that Biafrans will come back again with numerous citizens from all over the whole world, as it's happening today. Election should not hold in Imo State. Nothing like 10 have PVC, 1 vote. There shouldn't be. Everybody should go home. Enough of this nonsense, using us to buy time, using the life of our people to buy time, using everything. There is no hospital, no roads, no job. 15 years old girl is standing from Concord to 4040 to all the roads. Go out there anytime. 15 years old girl has to sleep with people to survive. That is the condition of our people today. Those that were coming back from where what happened to them, so-called Ebubaku shoot them aside. We became like an animal that they hunt. In the name, the cops of Hope of them. I have to stop here. There are many hands up.
my brother.
Thank you so much. Please send the message and forget the POS. They are not relevant. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I think, Minister, do we still have time? We have just 2 people. I think these 2 people will be the last speakers. That is raising up their you are 3. Akode is there also. I have not been seeing you. Okay. I think Kode is your Mazi was the first person that raised up his hand. Mazi, please. I think just quickly use your 1 minute, please. Please, sir. Or let us make it 2. Let us make it 2, please.
Okay,
2 minutes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. You know, sometimes I pity for our brothers and sisters because when I look back, it seems like we are living the life of a frog. You know, a frog, when you put a frog in a hot water, the more the degree increases, the more he pumps the body to a certain degree that he can no longer take. Then before he starts feeling the heat of the hot water, and then he dies. That's the life. Look at in Nigeria, go to the south today, you see that people are already committing suicide. And he was saying, some efulefus are coming to the internet saying, even if they said a bag of rice, 100,000 naira, we will still eat rice. What kind of stupidity is that? When I hear the white men say that Igbos are the most smartest tribe in Africa, I feel so ashamed with what I am seeing today. Why can't you ask yourself a question that all these people you see coming up, crawling out, all these POS you see today, crawling out from the creek. I don't know which place they just crawled out today to wage the dear war, telling you to go out there to vote. To vote. Where had they been since for long? Where had they been? They were nowhere to be found. And today, Imo State election is coming, and they have all crawled out, telling you, oh, if you don't go out to vote, Hope will become the governor of Imo State. Then you ask yourself a question. That was the exact word they used during the presidential election. That was the exact word they used during the governorship election. And today they are still trying to use it on you on this same governorship election. And all the people you voted never entered power. Those that managed to enter have been one by one after the other, being removed by court. When are you going to learn? This is what we understand that we are telling you. Don't go out there to vote. These are machineries. These are people paid to carry out propaganda on internet to change your mind, to push you, play emotional intelligence on your brain, telling you to go out there to vote because they know when they push you, all they need, they have written the result already. They are just waiting for you to just go out there, cast a vote. Let the camera capture it. Oh, these people are actually voting. The next thing you see is they will come out there. They will say, oh, people voted and Hope Uzodinma is the way. Sit your ass at home. No election in Imo State. And that's our word. And that's where we draw the line. We're going to start from Imo State. Mark our word. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Simon Ekpa, my PM. The mic is yours. Please use your 2 minutes judiciary.
Yeah. Hello, BIAFRANS.
Sorry to interrupt. Please, who was the last person that spoke?
It was Mazi.
Is it Amuche?
Not Amuche. The person is gone. It's not here again, I think so. Yeah. It was not Amuche. Okay, Samuel, it's your turn. My PM.
Hello, BIAFRANS. Good evening from here, everyone. First of all, my greetings go to all the media personnel and our PM too. In all these things, right from onset, they've been saying all this and singing it like a song, go out and vote. Before this useless election, this one coming up now, our PM told them during Anambra State election, the same thing with other states. They should not come out. They were all trooped out. At the end of the day, they were all disappointed. The same thing goes when they were having their useless presidential election. Our PM cautioned them. Some of them were killed. Some of them went back home shamefully without even gaining anything from the election. But today, that their stooge is now running up and down, trying to make himself relevant. But still, they are not talking. They are still expecting IPOB to take the case up, which I trust my PM, he just ignored them. My advice to everyone, even if it's anyway, I'm not the one to tell our liberation security personnel what to do. So the time is now, and we have gone far. Whoever that want, because we know that those in the zoo, they don't take any permission, or they don't listen to anyone, so they behave like animals. Their brain are damaged, so they need to be controlled either forcefully or other way around. If you don't force them to do something, they will not do it. I'm advising the security personnel, Biafran Liberation Army, if any of them are listening, if you see anyone who refuses to sit at home, then the person will take whatever he's looking for. Then the voting will take his head. Since we are dragging them out to be liberated, let the dead liberate them if they don't want to be liberated.
Thank you. Your network is off. We are not hearing from you again, so
I'm back. Hello?
are you hearing me?
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Just
Round
round
it
up.
up, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
in everything, I'm still thanking you all. So keep it up, and we keep doing the one we are doing. And I'm still urging our brothers and sisters, not during the fundraising. If you have $20, $10, any amount you have, still go to the site and contribute any day, anytime. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.
My co-host, please. The mic is yours.
No, it's a mistake. Go ahead.
I think code, please. 2 minutes. Do this. Use it very, very, very well.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening from here, my brothers and sisters. We all know about these elections. Nothing good ever comes out of them. We should learn. We should learn. That is my problem with my fellow Biafrans. When we will learn, and not just learn, but learn properly. We should stop calling these elections. There is no election in Imo State. Already, we all know that Hopeless Uzodinjo has already been selected as their quote-unquote next governor of Imo State. You know that he has never been the governor. The other time he was rigged in. He was appointed by the Supreme Court. Now he is going to be properly rigged in. Now he will now be proper governor of Imo State as per the Nigeria system. But one thing we should know is that he has already been selected. Those who are saying that if we do not go out to vote, he will become governor again. Let him be governor again. We don't care. But the objective is this, most especially for those like the other person who asked that idiot that asked PM in that last speech he came in, asked him about when Biafra will come. You want Biafra to come in 2024, boycott this election. It's very simple. But we all know some people will be very stubborn, and then they will go there and give them the room to make videos and take pictures with their cameras and publish it and carry out propaganda that there was election in Imo State, when we all know that there was no election, that the selection has already been made. Just as the PM said that already, he has already seen the result, which is true. Do you know the reason why I believe that? I myself, I've already imagined the result, and I know I know that they have appointed him. He didn't win anything. So keeping that in mind, we should all learn. Stop calling it election. Call it selection. And Biafrans should all know that their vote will not count. Don't waste your time to go out there and vote, because on top of that, these people are, I see them, and that is exactly what they are, as literally worshippers of Satan. You will come out there to validate their fraud, because all of them, they are all 419, Tinubu, certificate forger, drug lord, Yahoo boy. All this they are all people of very horrible character. Now, on top of that, they will still come out there and kill you, all to carry out propaganda against Mazi Simon and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Stay in your house. Everybody stay in your house. That is all I have to say to tell Biafrans. We all should call our brothers and sisters, our families at home in the old Imo State, that they should all
not come out on that day. Obey what the PM has said. Stay in your house. That is what is good for you. That is what is good for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Before I give the mic to the next person, these LEP people, before they will come out and say, if you don't come out, because it's the LEP, Labour Party, and the PDP that are saying, if you don't come out and vote, Opus Obeduma will be governor. Ask the LEP, the obedient, ask them, what of the presidential election we want to vote? Where Obi? Alpha? We want to ask the Alpha. They cannot even defend a presidential election. They rig it for their hand. So these people, they are using them to deceive you. Because even the ones that INEC give the senator, some of the governors that win the Labour Party Senate, that was senator and others that win. The court, the APC court, later ruled them out. They pursue all of them. There's no LEP, Labour Party candidate, those ones that even win. None of them is in the government. The APC don't pursue all of them. So if those stupid people, those mumu, come out telling you that if you don't come out and vote, because they know that if you don't come out and vote, you are this legalized, this legitimized Nigerian government. So they are telling you, if you don't come out, Opus Obeduma will be governor. Opus Obeduma is already their governor, not Biafra land, their own governor. So don't come out. They just want to use you to legalize Opus Obeduma. Don't go there. Don't listen to all those useless LEP, Labour Party, obedience. Don't listen to them. They just want to use you. They have been paid. They are all working together. Ask them if they ask you to go and vote. Ask them where is your vote, the Obi that you vote for. If they will be able to put Obi as a president, you will come out and vote. Thank you very much. Smart people everywhere. Please, Sue.
I think our time is up.
Okay. Can these two people just okay?
I see three hands up.
Yes.
So, Organiyo Biafra, Chukuma, and Freedom TV, please make use of 2 minutes and let's round up, please. Organiyo Biafra, you have the mic.
On a very good evening, my fellow Biafrans, speaking from the land of the rising sun. Yeah, I would like to point out something very clear. Number one, 4 years ago, Biafrans voted for somebody called Emeka Ihedioha, thinking that when he go there, everything will change. But what later happened? Nigeria know fully that Emeka Ihedioha has the heart of Biafrans. At heart, he wanted to build refinery and so many other things. When they look at it, they decided within themselves to conspire and remove him. When they remove him, put Hopu Zodoma, who is number 4. Didn't we allow the Biafrans to go and vote last 4 years? It is just an example to set to all the Imolites. The reason why we said that there will be no election in Imo State. We give them the chance for them to understand that we are not actually the people that are going to destroy the things they call democratical dividends. There's nothing like democratical dividends in Nigeria. Nigeria expires 9 years ago. And that's why they wanted to confirm, to conduct confab. Now, having said that, Nigerian government has went afar to acquire 6 attacker helicopter jet, war helicopter, to use it to cause mayhem against Biafrans. Anyone that comes out on this day, which I'm going to mention, 9th November, 10th November, 11th November, and 12th November, you are going to be used as a sacrificial lamb. Do not say that we do not warn you. Stay indoor and allow the sleeping dog to rest. If you come out that day, even if it's your mosquito that come out, it is not going to go back alive. If you say that Biafra will not come, then come out. You will see by yourself. No cockroach will cross any main road on that day. On these days I have mentioned. This is Organer Biafra. We are not joking. We have come afar. Our people have died. If you think that you are better than 5 million people that have died from the hand of the zoological republic called Nigeria, then try us. We are not asking you not to come. Come out. You will be used as sacrifice. Thank you very much. I yield the mic.
Thank you, my brother. I think Shukuma, use your 2 minutes, and Freedom, your 2 minutes. Thank you very much. Shukuma, are you hearing me? I think Shukuma is not there. Freedom, your 2 minutes. Shukuma is having advice. You don't come.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Freedom, please don't mute yourself. Shukuma is there. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sorry. Shukuma, yeah, the mic is yours. Please, 2 minutes. Don't exceed 2 minutes. Thank you.
Hope Uzodinma is really attacking Chukuma. You must give that your input. Mute yourself and speak, Chukuma.
Are you hearing him?
Nope. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm not hearing him.
So I said Hope Warrana is attacking his mic. So please allow Freedom to go until he finishes.
Freedom,
Or maybe
please.
he
The mic is yours.
go down and then come back again.
Yes. Yeah, Freedom. The mic is yours, sir.
Yeah. I want to salute my Honorable Minister of Information, which is my host, and then my co-host, Biafra Queen, and then my co-host, Susu Warrior. I want to thank Okay, I have another minister here, Mazugo. I salute you. I salute every other minister that is here. And I salute all my brothers and sisters on space. I thank Elohim
Freedom.
for...
You're taking 1 minute to be greeted. 1 minute
Yeah,
is gone.
okay. Okay, it's all right. I don't know how many times things will happen to this our deaf people before they will learn their lesson. This Uzodinjo, we know all the Imolas, that's the former Imo State. You all knew how he came to be imposed on you as an administrator through the Supreme Court. And you know how he has been treating you. He has no regard for you. He's been killing you, killing your men, your women, your children, killing your elderly. What has Hope not done to the former Imo State? What has he not done? He has come openly on a video and boasted that he was going to bomb you, which he did, of course. He has sent terrorist soldiers killing and burning markets and homes and families. What has he not done? And of course, we have a government that is in charge of Biafran territory. You see, spiritually, I am seeing Biafra already as a sovereign state. So Nigeria has no right to conduct any selection or election or whatever in Biafra land. So the instruction has been given, the order has been given. And let me also put it on record.
This time around, it is not just sit at home. This is a curfew at home. Curfew is as a result of either emergency or danger, and that's why curfew is being instituted. And you have no choice other than to obey. And let me tell you, from the report reaching us, which our Prime Minister has put out there for us, that he has brought in some mercenaries from the Islamic world. So this also showing you that hope is out to Islamize you. Simple. It's clear. So having done that, and we will not fold our hands. One thing I must also make clear is that we Biafrans, we don't kill our own. Biafrans don't kill Biafrans. But we will make every possible effort to protect Biafran lives. And those who kill Biafrans can no longer go free. That's my slogan. That those who kill Biafrans can no longer go free. And because of this, we will not fold our hands. Our men will be on ground. Those of you, those hotelers who have sold your soul, and we are going to ransack your hotel. There's no doubt about it. And so our men is going to be on ground to protect you of Olu State or Kigwe State and Owerri State. And during this protection, try in an effort to protect you, there's going to be exchange of fire between them and the so-called terrorists and the mercenaries that have come to your land. So if you come out, you are going to be caught up within the crossfire. And so if anything happens to you, your blood will be upon your own head. The Bible says you have made you a watchman, and we are watchmen. Our Prime Minister is a watchman. All of us here, we are here as watchmen. And if we have given you warning from the Lord and you have refused to take it, whatever happens to you, your blood will be upon your head. So we are doing this for your own benefit. Stay indoors. If Hope have given you money, well, I wouldn't ask you to return the money. It is your money anyway. So you can use it, make nice dishes within these 4 days or 5 days, between the 9th, 10th, 11th, and the 12th. Stay indoors. Stay indoors. Our men is going to be on ground, and there's going to be a shootout. So if anything happens to you, like I said, your blood will be upon your head. My time is limited.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And I rest my case here for now. And Elohim bless every one of us in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you. Minister, hand over to you, sir.
Thank you to all BIAFRANS. Thank you to the media team for making sure that the awareness continues 24/7 without relenting. I appreciate you all for your work, and we must intensify the effort because we have more to do. So, the message has been passed, and we will continue to re-echo it until the deed is done. Thank you to all of you, BIAFRANS. Remember that it is Biafra and nothing else. Biafra Republic, peace,
Unity, progress, and equity.
and equity.
Biafra Republic,
Peace,
unity, progress, and equity.
Thank you so much.
But I didn't talk. I'm out. You didn't talk. I didn't talk. I didn't talk.
Because Chukuma was there since he didn't raise his hand, so we didn't know if you were ready or you're receiving advice from both.
Oh, he just came back now. He just came back.
Talk. No, I didn't. I'm there till you call my name before. You've always cheat me. No problem. We are one. No problem.
Tell
I love you.
Minister. Tell Minister.
No. I love you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Our Prime Minister talk already. No problem.
Minister for Information.
No vex. No be Prime Minister. No Minister for Information. Before they carry me go panel.
Okay. I mistake. No problem, sir. No problem. We are one. We are one.
BIAFRANS wants you to speak.
It's all right. No, as you speak correctly. No.
So speak.
You speak already. It's closed already. No problem.
They've given you mic now. Use 1 minute and say what you want to say.
No problem. Since we are closed, No problem. Tomorrow.
I love you all.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.